Okay, this video is going to be over chapter 2, which is dealing with sentence elements. I'm going to share my screen with you. Again, if you will download this little worksheet, you can work through it as I'm speaking to you. But it says in the first group, they want to know if these are phrases or clauses. Remember, a phrase will have a subject, a noun or pronoun, or it will have a verb, but it won't have both, where clauses will always have a subject and a verb. So in this first one, in the spring and of next year are both prepositional phrases. Notice they start with a preposition, ends a preposition, and of is a preposition. So in the spring, it starts with a preposition and it ends with a noun. In the middle, we have an adjective, which is fine. In this case, of it starts with a preposition, ends with a noun. In the middle, we have an adjective again. So this is a prepositional phrase. Although he wore sandals, white socks, and a t-shirt, obviously this is not a good sentence. It's part of a sentence. Although he wore sandals, white socks, and a t-shirt, comma, he blah blah blah. So there needs to be something else there. This is a dependent clause, and in fact it is a fragment. If you learn that in the chapter as well. It's a fragment. It's part of a sentence. Claudia volunteers regularly for her local elementary school. Here we have a subject, Claudia, and what does she do? She volunteers. So this is a good sentence. It's called an independent clause. So again, this one up here we have a subject and a verb, but it's not a complete sentence, so it's dependent. This one is independent. Should have been in today's newspaper. Okay, well, this right here, should have been, that's actually a verb phrase, right? And in today's newspaper is actually a prepositional phrase. So here we have a verb. Let me get this over here in we have a verb phrase and we have a prepositional phrase. And obviously, should have been in today's newspaper is not a complete sentence. So some of you might have put it's dependent. Well, we don't have a subject. So it's not a clause. It's two phrases that have been jammed together. When the work week is over, comma, there should be something to finish out the sentence, right? So work week is subject, verb. So we have a dependent clause. And it's not a complete sentence. Underline the simple subject. The CEO addressed the enthusiastic crowd. Remember, asked your three questions. Who's speaking? We don't know. Who's being spoken to? We don't know. Who or what's being spoken about? We're talking about the CEO. So the CEO is the subject, the simple subject in the sentence. She sent many email messages. She, underline that. She is the subject. She sent. She did the action. Okay, who's speaking? We don't know. Who's being spoken to? We don't know, but we know who we're speaking about here. Here is your paycheck. This one's tough because any sentence that starts with here or there or where is going to be in inverted order. So who or what are we speaking about? I'm speaking about your paycheck. And if you put that in normal order, you would have your paycheck is here. So that would be the normal order. Now this sentence is fine, right? Here's your paycheck. But paycheck is not at the beginning of the sentence. It's not before the verb. So it's in inverted order. Excellent communication skills can help you get a job. I'm talking about skills. Okay, be careful. Because here we have what kind of skills, excellent. What kind of skills, communication. These are two adjectives here in front of skills. So just talking about skills is the subject in that sentence. Okay, and here's some problems you might run into. Calvin hates receiving spam. He uses filters to avoid unwanted messages. So what they've done is they've taken this good sentence and they jammed it together with this good sentence, two completely independent clauses, and they've jammed it together with a comma. This is called a comma splice. Don't let that happen to you. You don't want to take two good sentences and jam them together with a comma. I'll show you how to put them together with a conjunction, a comma and a conjunction, but not just a comma. Since the founding of the company, period. This is called a period fault, or it's called a fragment, really. If you only have part of the sentence, you should have a comma here, right? Since the founding of the company, comma, he has been the president or something. Okay, turn on your computer when you arrive and leave it on all day. Okay, this is a good sentence, good independent clause. Leave it on all day. You leave it on all day. That's a good sentence. And they've joined those two independent clauses with a comma conjunction. This is correct. This is the correct way to join two independent clauses together with a conjunction, comma conjunction. That company's products are excellent. That is why we use them exclusively. That company's products are excellent. Good sentence. That is why we use them exclusively. Good sentence. You can't jam those two sentences together. This is called a run-on sentence. So don't let that happen to you. Susie loves her job. However, she also enjoys her free time. Again, Susie loves her job. Good sentence. She also enjoys her free time. Good sentence. You cannot jam those two sentences together with a comma. Okay, so this again is a comma splice. And the way to fix it, Susie loves her job, period. However, comma, she blah, blah, blah. Or you could do Susie loves her job, semicolon, however, comma, she also. So just don't jam it together with a comma. Instead, you can use a period and then start the next sentence. Or we'll learn later, you can use a semicolon when you have two independent clauses. You can have a semicolon divide up two independent clauses.